All right, as promised, I wanted to do a little Steam sale recommendation video. I haven't done these for the past few Steam sales. Honestly, if you look at my shopping cart right now, I'm going to be spending like barely 20 bucks. I kind of wanted to try Zero Ranger. Hellsinker I'm on the fence about, and then I like the 30XX soundtrack. I play that game a lot on my casual gaming streams. So, other than that, I'm not really buying anything. I've been pretty good at keeping tabs on the things I like and pretty much just buying them right away or getting review keys. But I have a lot of people come in and they ask, what game should I get from the Steam sale? So these are based on my tastes. Things you might not know are on sale. Obviously, like literally everything is on sale right now. So if you want things that are in genres I don't really play, like first-person shooters and stuff, then you're on your own there. But this is just on things that I play. Okay, so Assault Spy is $10. I don't really have anything to say about this game I haven't said before. Uh, this is definitely one of my favorite character action games out of the entire genre. So I'm very, very glad that it's on sale for 10 bucks. I might do a giveaway for it at some point, but I need to work out my finances first. I recommend this game for 10 bucks. I mean, there's a lot to it. There's two characters. There's Tagbo. There's Bloody Palace. There's like a super hard Bloody Palace. There's a lot of stuff there. Okay, Fight and Rage is $5. I mean, this is a complete no-brainer if you like beat 'em ups at all. Um, Not really a whole lot to say there either. If you're curious about PC advantages, we all know these days that PC versions are usually the best. PC is usually the best place to play games these days, be it mods or performance or both. There is a performance advantage on this game. If you have a high frame rate monitor, you can run it up to 144 FPS. I think you can actually run it higher than that, but I only have a 144 hertz monitor. 144 FPS on 2D games is a massive, like, noticeable difference. On 3D games, it depends on what kind of game it is. Like, I play like Assault Spy and DMC5 and stuff. It's pretty noticeable, but it really depends on what kind of 3D game it is. Um, Obviously, people who play like first-person shooters like Valorant and Doom Eternal and Apex Legends and stuff. Uh, frame rate usually matters there, but it really depends on the kind of genre it is. With the 2D game, it is a massive difference. The game is going to feel a lot smoother. So you don't really need a look at these system requirements. You don't really need a beast computer to run this. So for $5, I recommend this. I've got a bunch of guides on it from the past if you want to learn a little bit more about it. All right, what else is on sale here? DMC5 is $20. The collaborative cheat trainer got an update last month. They added a bunch of stuff to it. So I would recommend buying this if you haven't already, if you played it on console. I'd argue this still is the best version of the game. It's just you have to go through a crap ton of setting up mods and stuff. And that's not everybody's cup of tea. I can understand why you would not want to do that. But um, there's actually a lot. I don't think I've really covered the last update. I need to get around to that now that my content schedule is kind of drying up a little bit. I'll try to get to that maybe in the next week. C2 Chaos is $10. I love this game to death. I don't really like the other Onichan Baro games outside of Origin, but this is a legit good character action game. It's got its fair share of jank, like the boss is not staggering, and you kind of have to play the game in a different way than you would expect because the defensive options are not that great. But once you learn how to play this game, it's a lot of fun. For 10 bucks, there's a lot of content here. Origin is $30. This is kind of like not really that much of a sale. 30 bucks for this game is a bit steep, admittedly. It is very much paced like an arcade beat 'em up. You can beat this game pretty quickly. I was doing like quasi speed runs or pseudo speed runs when I was grinding up the content and stuff for the videos. $30 for this, I wouldn't really recommend paying that much unless there's like nothing else you want in the sale. For me, there's not really a whole lot I want in the sale right now. So if I did not have this game, then I probably would buy that. But it's definitely not impulse buy price. Like Koei in general, they don't really steeply discount their games. So um, thing about their games is you kind of just have to buy them when you want them. You can't really wait for a sale that's going to be like under $30 because you might be waiting until you're in a retirement home. Most of the Muso games should be discounted. I'm not going to bother going through all of them. Pirate Warriors 4 is on sale for $18, and then the deluxe edition, which comes with all of the DLC, is $32. I actually think it's better to have the deluxe edition if you have not played the game before, because the new characters they added are like much better designed than anything that's in the base game. It's just if you bought the deluxe edition or you pre-ordered the season pass back when the game came out, it took them like 9 months to put out those characters. They were putting them out every 3 months, and I have like 61 hours in this game. I cleared all the achievements, and I think I did that in like 30, 40 hours. So I was already completely done with this game within like the first couple weeks, and I did not get a review key for this. I had to play it on day one like everybody else. It definitely was a problem that, they put out these pretty awesome characters that actually had a lot of depth to them. They had better overall character design than, not talking about how they look, but how they play. They had better character design than anything in the base game, but by the time they came out, there just wasn't anything to use them on. So if you have not played this game, getting the deluxe edition is actually a pretty good opportunity because you can use them in the Dream Log mode. Maybe you can get some online matches going with a friend or something. I actually think this is a relatively good deal. Pirate Warriors 4 has its fair share of problems, obviously, but it's a playable game. Fading Stella Link is kind of on a fake discount, $30. That game is very easy to break, so it's kind of hard to like really get a lot of replay value out of it. The X Legacy Collection is $10 each, so a total of $20. Unfortunately, the soundtracks aren't on sale. It's been really hard to get the soundtracks for these games legally for a long time. They don't go on sale that often, so maybe next time they go on sale, I'll remind people. The X Legacy collections leave a lot to be desired, but the Zero ZX collection, this is like a perfect port. There's basically no input lag. They added pretty much all the extra features from the other games, like the connectivity stuff from like having the e-reader and having the Mega Man Zero games in your DS's GBA slot. All that stuff got added to this. These are amazing ports, so whether you've played these games before or you have nostalgia for them, maybe you grew up with them or something, I can't recommend this enough. $20 for this is actually a steal. Most of the games on here are pretty good. The first Mega Man X game and not the first Mega Man Zero game and ZX and ZX Advent are kind of rough. ZX in particular is just kind of rough because the map system is really bad, and Advent just has a lot of pointless filler and gimmicks, transforming into bosses to solve puzzles and stuff. But almost all the bosses are pretty useless on bosses from what I've seen. So I remember playing through the game, and I thought it was serviceable, but it definitely wasn't as good as the Zero games. But for $20, you're still getting a pretty good overall quality of games. 30XX is on sale for 10% off. I can't really say anything about this game more than I already have. I play this game pretty regularly on my streams, so you can look back at those if you want to see what it looks like. Obviously, it's still in early access, and they are probably using some of those funds to, fund the rest of the game, so it's not going to be a steep discount. I think they're also trying to respect the people that, supported them like I did. Bloody Spell just got an update today, actually. This is on sale for $10. I need to get around to playing this update. I should let you guys know that the DLC is just like frilly costumes and stuff. There's no like actual game content in here. So if you've seen me play this game before, I would recommend buying this because it's you get the full package with it, and they actually are relatively close to finishing the game. I believe they want to finish it by the beginning of next year. So now's a good time to jump in. I can't actually see how much this stuff is worth because I already have everything, but Grid's on sale. I can't recommend Grid enough. Definitely the fighting game I put the most time into last gen. It's just fun gameplay. I have some pretty obvious background with tokusatsu in general, but it's a solid game even if you don't like tokusatsu. Really great netcode. It's got lobbies, spectator modes, pretty much everything you would expect in a fighting game that a lot of the AAA games don't have. And one thing it's missing is replays. It does have full crossplay, so if you want to buy this on PC and you have some friends that play or they get into the game from a sale on the other platforms, you'll be able to play with them just fine, and everything will work. So I put up a bunch of videos about that game, so I don't think I'm going to spend too much time on that right now. Wizard of Legend. There was that big mod that came out a few months ago. This game's $5, so I can't say enough about this game. I really enjoyed it. I do feel they made it a little bit artificially hard in the past few updates, but it's still a really fun game to play. For $5, you can't go wrong there. Vesperia for $10 is an obvious steal, and I've already covered all the port differences in this, so highly recommended. I'm sure Berseria is on sale too. Also, Streets of Rage 4 is on sale for $15. So if you have not bought that game yet, I believe it's on sale on most platforms, but it is on sale on here for 15 bucks. The DLC is going to be coming out on the 15th, so that's only going to be $8. So if you don't have the game on PC or you don't have the game at all, if you get it on sale, the full package is it's going to run you about $23, which is a steal for that game. They're adding a lot to the DLC. They're adding a lot with the DLC. 3 new characters and training mode, a new difficulty mode, balance patch, the works. It's going to be really worth it. Outside of that, I think that's basically covered everything. Those are some of the best games that I've played and covered on here. A couple other things on here on sale as well, but that should give you a good baseline. I mean, if you bought all those, you're going to be looking at probably like 130 bucks anyways. I think that's pretty good for now. Give people a little bit of a baseline of where to start if you want to get some off the beaten path games. And if you have any questions, hit me up in the comments. Thanks for watching.